So let's move on to deploy a site in 50. How do we do this? Well, we use this little thing called a clone. And I started doing this way back when essentially when WordPress was kind of in its infancy. There was not really a whole lot of plugins around that you could back up your site with. So you could, backing up a WordPress membership site after, or even any WordPress site, was just a real pain. Exporting databases using PHPMyAdmin, all that stuff, it was just archaic. And it took forever and a day. A lot of places didn't work right. You have to export a MySQL database, import it back in. It was just a nightmare. Backup Buddy came along, changed all that. I tried a lot of other things, WP Twin and Cloner. I mean, there's a lot of plugins out there. But Backup Buddy has been really the backbone of my business. So we'll show you that a little bit later on. We're just going to reference it right now. Why build a clone? Well, it makes it so much easier just to deploy a site. Now, if you've ever installed WordPress, you know that you're using a script usually. So if you're using cPanel, you use Fantastico, you install it, then you have to install your plugins, that you have to configure, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It could take you anywhere from, if you're really good and done this a lot, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, up to 2 or 3 hours, just to pay. You got to make a theme or go find a theme, and it's just a real hassle. So with a clone, you're up and running in at about 5 minutes. It takes you like 6 clicks, up and running, done. All right, so Andy.
We're also going to show you a way of doing these without using WordPress and without using a clone. I think sites that use WordPress are popular and they will flip quite well because Flipper shows the person bidding what the site's built on. And if it says WordPress, they're going to feel fairly comfortable. Everyone knows WordPress, or at least everyone thinks they know WordPress, which helps with the selling of it. The quick flips I'm going to show you in my case studies here are not done with WordPress. This is where basically we were doing lots of these little quick flips and finding different ways of doing it, and I stumbled across a way of doing a site that is literally a couple of HTML files and an image. So they're very, very small sites. They're very, very simple to make. And everyone that's on this webinar is going to get the template that I use to make them with for free. It's included. So it will be in the members area. There will be a download link. It's a zip file. You will unpack that. You will have to open it up in your favorite HTML editor. If you don't have a favorite, then you can download Composer for free, or you can download Microsoft Expression Web 4, which is what I use. You can get that free now. So you'll be able to just open it up and in a WYSIWYG editor and make some changes.